Amara was not the strongest child in the village, and she did not have magical powers like the heroes in old stories. But she had something very special, a heart full of kindness and a courage that was bigger than her small size. Every morning, Amara woke up before sunrise. She helped her grandmother collect firewood, fed the chickens, and carried fresh water from the great river that flowed beside the village. The people of Ammani loved their river. They called it the Singing River because its gentle waves made beautiful sounds as the water moved over the smooth stones. The river gave life to everything around them. Farmers used its water to grow crops, fishermen depended on it for food, and children gathered near it to play and laugh. The villagers believed that the river was a gift from their ancestors and that they must always protect it. But one year, after a long dry season, something unusual happened. The Singing River became silent. The water that once sparkled under the sunlight became brown and dirty. The fish that danced beneath the surface disappeared. The flowers that grew along the riverbanks began to wither, and the birds that sang every morning stopped visiting. The villagers became worried. "We must find out what has happened to our river," said Chief Cato, the village leader. The strongest hunters searched the forests. The farmers inspected the fields. The fishermen followed the river's path, but no one could discover why the river was dying. One evening, Amara sat beside her grandmother and watched the quiet river. "Grandmother," she asked, "why has the river stopped singing?" Her grandmother looked at the water sadly and replied, "Sometimes nature becomes silent when people forget to listen. The river is asking for help, but someone must be brave enough to hear it." Those words stayed in Amara's heart. The next morning, Amara packed a small woven basket with some food, carried her little lantern, and followed the river into the deep forest to discover what had happened. "Be careful, my child," her grandmother said. "The forest is large, but remember that courage can guide you through places where your eyes cannot see." Amara walked for hours. She crossed small streams, climbed over rocks, and followed the sound of the weak river flowing through the trees. Along the way, she saw signs that something was wrong. Some trees had been cut down. Plastic and rubbish were scattered around the riverbanks. The animals that once lived there had moved away. Finally, Amara reached a hidden part of the forest where the river became very narrow. There, she discovered the problem. Large fallen trees, broken branches, and piles of rubbish had blocked the river's path. Subscribe for more stories like this, and also, do not forget to leave your comments below.